Hey, people. I listened to this chick on CBS this morning saying that only rich white people are getting richer off the new marijuana laws. She says black people aren't selling marijuana anymore. They can't profit off of it. And so the money's not going to the communities that the old drug laws had harmed. And I'm wondering, was she told to say that, or is she just that stupid? All they really did was create new laws to allow the task force to come in anybody's garden now and pull up the marijuana. The only people that's already rich are going to be able to afford to pay all the taxes. And our marijuana costs more now. And now, being that it's legal, we don't have to go into the hood to buy it. Why would we want to go endanger our life when we go buy a product that's legal now that we can get in a clean store? So you got three different types of people that voted in this last election. The first one is the dead people. They all voted for Biden because they know that's their best chance of getting raised up out of the dead and walking the earth again. And then you got your brain dead people, and I really can't figure out what's going through their mind. They really don't have a clue, unless they're all getting paid to vote Democrat. Something seriously broke there. Then you got your sleeping sheep. And they all think they're so awake, and they don't have a clue. And they're sitting by and watching destruction of all the monuments and flags that might remind them of a history of rebellion. And they don't have a clue that this is all just a good cop, bad cop routine. Over the past 4 years, we watched these great senators bust all this government corruption up, but nobody's ever passed out a fine or a jail sentence yet. It's all just a big show for us. After it was narrowed down and I seen the selections, I didn't want to see anybody else there but Trump. But don't mistake, Trump is no Kennedy. If it was Kennedy, they would have took him out. If Trump had your best interest at heart, he would have told you 9 months ago that the World Health Organization had this planned. I'll leave the link below where you can read this yourself from the WHO website. But this was in the 2019 annual report. You go down to page 39, and they said within the next year that the United Nations, including the WHO, conducts at least 2 system-wide training and simulation exercises, including one covering the deliberate release of a lethal respiratory pathogen. That's 2 drills. The link will look like this, and it'll look like this, and it came out September in 2019, and they already had all this planned. And you can read all about it and see what they were targeting. And all the way down here, page 39, you can read about these progress indicators by September 2020, and it looks like they're failing on this drill. But their object was to strengthen coordination and to conduct at least 2 system-wide training and simulation exercises, including one covering deliberate release of a lethal respiratory pathogen. And this is all just a big smokescreen for world domination. The Global Preparedness Monitoring Board. And I got no proof of this because I'm not going to get anywhere near the testing site. But I would bet these same people say they got your best interest in heart. I would bet they're putting the corona on this testing kit before it ever goes in your nose. I would bet that they're spreading it. I would bet that they have several ways of spreading it, targeting areas. There's only one way to cure this, and it's going to take all these sleeping sheep to wake up and rebel. It's going to take a rebellion. And the only way you're going to be able to rebel is quit using their money. we're going to have to wake everybody up, and we're going to have to start trading and bartering, or people are just going to have to figure out, whose job is only profiting the rich. If your job's at the bank counting money, you're going to have to go plant a garden. You have to get a new job. You're going to have to do something that creates value, doesn't just count some rich person's money. Most all of your college graduates are going to be jobless after this. They're worthless. They're not needed. And you can find it in the ancient Hebrew story of Noah. They rewrote the book because they didn't want you to know, but yeah, that's what Noah says is, I really don't need lawyers in my new world. Y'all are pretty much worthless. And I'll show y'all later where that says that in the story of Noah's Ark in the Hebrew Bible. And I'm gonna make this short. I can't put it on my YouTube account. They'll take my channel down if I try to post this. They'll definitely strike it and close it up on me. And old Brighton, he says he supports this freedom to speak, but if he doesn't like my movie, he'll shut it down and it won't get any views. He'll wait about 7 hours before he publishes it, and it won't come up on the new videos list. I'll put it up on BitChute. They're a lot better, and I'll get it up. I got a new library account, and I'll get it up on there too. All right, people, wake up. You're all being marched in for the slaughter. And if you live through this, don't think that you're that much smarter than everybody else. It just means that you're a good slave. That's why we killed off all the redskin people, because they didn't make good slaves. We just kept enough of them around so somebody could run some do-good service and make you feel bad for them. Everybody who lives off a government check, usurps from the government, if you're not one of their police, you're going to be gone. They don't need you anymore. Only slaves will survive. All right, good day.